It did mute me. I was just talking to myself.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah,
I just wanted to say that.
it's alright. I think we're live.
Probably wasn't funny, but you know.
Yeah, we're re-live. I will get rid of the echo in 1 second, guys, and share this about.
Right, I think I might. Well, we have 20 in, so I can do the grid. Always easier if you just wait for everyone to be in. And then everyone just has to wait for me. I prefer it that way.
It's easier, isn't it?
It is. I try it on a Monday and I'm waiting for people to come in and it's just silly. That's Molly Chris.
Right, that's there, so that's fine.
If
people are back, we are re-live, and we are at France for now a 50% feature race. Normal, but with the last sprint race that will now be qualifying.
Yes.
Top three were Cameron, I believe, 1. It will be Tom in 2 and Smalley in 3, Chris in 4, Medtc in 5. And I believe Chris may have, Adam may have the rest.
I do. Where did you go up to? Me, TC, Clarky, then it's Physico, Chubby Slug, Washed Jensen. Washed Jensen, followed by Chris Taps. David Dencho. Pelly. I'm doing this as I'm setting the grid, that's why I'm a bit slow. So Pelly, JN Tex, URL Nick, F Lewis, Rage, Sean Larry, Charlie. That is the grid. I will go back in, make sure it is of sound knowledge. Yes, it is. That is it. Grid is set. Right, I will just...
I think all your settings are right. I don't know. I'm sure with you setting things up, everything's going to go so smoothly.
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it.
I know.
I've told them to look through settings to make sure grid is set. So perfect to approximate. There you go. Right. Okay. So there was something.
Back to Mike's comment. Enjoying our holidays.
It's on dynamic.
Yeah, weather's on dynamic. I don't know what you put it on.
It is on dynamic. I don't want to change too much, to be fair.
Matthew Walker is not too bad. He finished top 10. Stephen's putting out that Stephen was such a lovely man. He's ruined it.
He is.
He's ruined it just then. I know Matt Man has a lot of love and hate, but Stephen was on a nice little path there. We will be going soon, guys. Adam is...
We will be. Me and Jensen are in a dispute at the moment.
Oh,
not gonna lie. Because weather is on perfect, not approximate, and it's not giving me the option to change it. So I'm just sending Jensen that picture.
The option to change weather. It's on dynamic, isn't it? And realistic start time.
Yeah, it's on dynamic, but obviously we normally have it to approximate, not perfect. Jensen's saying it's on perfect, but I only have what I've just sent him, which is dynamic and realistic. I don't have the other option. I don't know what's gone on.
Press triangle.
But then if it changes everything else.
Ah. Yeah, it takes it to race.
Ah, there you go. No, he was right. I didn't want to do it and change anything else. Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Damn, I've been playing on standard. That might be bad. That might be why I was slightly faster yesterday. On Monday, actually.
I'm just going to quickly relook at the grid.
Probably had a bloody assist turned on and I didn't know.
I know, we're all good to go.
Brilliant. We'll just wait for the guys to ready up and then we should be fine. Ones to look out for, I think. I don't know, Charlie from the back, he might have a good race in. Rage is, like I said, he snuck up into third, he's finished every race, so it'll be interesting to see where he can get to. Mike had a good quali and so did Chris. Kristaps didn't do too bad. I think Kristaps has found a bit of pace, right, this season.
Yeah, we're all good. I believe we're going to start going now. Grid is confirmed.
We have lost... Have we lost Nick?
Who have we lost? No, Nick is in.
The one with signal? Who had the signal issue?
Oh, someone's gone.
Yes, they have.
What?
Don't you have the grid there?
Oh, I do. But who's just left?
I'm not sure.
Apparently Liam's coming in.
Charlie. No, I think...
No, Charlie's in. Oh, I'll tell you who. I think it's David. No.
I'll tell you
Shay's Tom.
Oh, is it Tom?
Shay's Tom.
Ooh. Yeah, it is Tom. So what... Does that move Chris into third and Thingy up and put...
I believe so.
Liam from the back is going to be one to watch. Talking about ones to watch, that is going to be a hell of a race for him. Because he's shown a good top 6... Oh, Tom's back.
What, Tom? What?
So we won't see Liam here, we'll see Tom. Guys, while these sort this out, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Right, okay, no, so... Right, so that is it. Cameron Tom. Right, okay. Confirm changes. I'm gonna double check. Shows Cameron, shows Tom, small Chris. Will it Mike, me too, Parky fix it go. Right, we are. Yes, we are all good. All good to go. If you're listening on stream. No, this got very confusing very quick. Chris, I'm trying to set a grid, but you guys are. Whew. What? What's going on now? I'm telling you, man, people are. What? Right, okay. Oh, right. That's it. Right, we're going, I think. So Tom has jumped out. Liam is now back in his seat. So very confusing.
I'm back.
Need a drink. You're back.
Charlie's
Kevin,
Wi-Fi
you
seems
wanna-
okay. We are starting in 16 seconds. Liam is in.
So let's just remember, straight to a form lap, Paul. There is no quali, no short quali, no one-shot quali. Don't get confused, don't get hot, don't get flustered.
I've taken my jumper off. I should be fine.
Put your jumper back on.
Do we have a formation lap?
There isn't a formation lap. There better be a formation lap, or I've screwed the pooch.
I'm in the pit anyway, so I can't see nothing probably until someone readies up. I can't even change settings yet, so we'll go through the grid once more when did Liam come in then for Tom, or is Tom still here?
I mean, I tell you what, I'm reading the chat, and Liam Craig, who's coming from the back, has said he's going to win for Tom. Tall task. I'm looking forward to this now. Right, let's see. Have you got the stream back up, Paul? So I can jump back.
Yeah,
on
mate.
and,
Stream's
it's
been
probably
up.
been up for ages, isn't it?
Stream was straight up.
Well,
Stream was up when I
yeah.
wasn't here, so I don't know what you said about me, but I can just look
Listen,
back.
mate, I turned 40 this year, so trying to set up a grid and press buttons to do something else that I cannot see, to then remove someone and put someone and remove someone and then watch and then slip one in there does not work. I mean, Rob would know. I feel he's just as old.
Rob's close, isn't he? Yeah, shit.
Yeah, Rob is old. Thank you, Stephen, for saying super job. I mean, I did my best.
If Michael's here, he's very old as well, actually. He's 40, going on 40.
Good evening, young Michael. Had a cracking sprint race there. Let's hope you do better in the feature.
Yeah, he did.
He's
won.
Podium.
He's won for the driver of the day that could be today if he does well here. It's not just about gaining places, and I do always take it away from what the game says, unless something brilliant happens.
I mean, I can honestly tell you now, driver of the day from the comms box is going to me. I've driven this comms duo all night long.
That's fine, mate. You can crack on. Just try not to be as biased as you have been the last 2 weeks.
It is bias, isn't it? It is, yeah, 100%, and I will openly admit that. I mean, Jensen coming from P10 now.
He was 11th, so who's... Oh,
he was 11th.
Tom is lost out, so we've got Cameron first. Smalley will be second now. Chris is third. Gillett is fourth. Mike's fifth. That's good for him, actually. We'll check tyres while we're here. I am a little bit behind as they go through sector 2 on a formation lap. MedCC's 6th. URL Clarkey was in 7th. Fiesco is in 8th. Chubby Slug will be 9th. Jensen's now 10th. Chris That's 11th. David Enchu is 12th. Pelly is 13th. JN Tex is 14th. URL Nick 15th. Lewis is 16th. Mr. Rage 17th. He'll want to move up quite a few places to see if he can stay in that top 3. Sean Larry's in 18th. Charlie's in 19th.
100% Chris, I see that. I'm clipping that, mate.
And Liam
is going to be clipped just for you.
Oh, Chris is obviously taking a little spin.
It was a good one, I'm not going to lie. Brilliant. I see it in the background. But I'm just looking at the grid. Can we know there is only 2 people on the hard tyres, Nick and Clarkey?
Nick and Clarkey have chosen hard, so they'll go...
Yes.
Who's that round? That's Gillett. He's had a spin as well. Or he's just letting Chris back past.
I mean, I'm telling you now, Chris's one was special. I just noticed it in the back.
It's a shame
just
I
trying to
missed
warm
it.
his tyres. The classic Chris Stephen, yes indeed.
Brilliant. Well, at least if he gets away with it then, he won't do it in the race.
Hey, his tyres are all warm now.
They are warm.
Nothing wrong with them.
It's a medium to hard for the.
There's definitely a bit of a gap
won't show me for the
between
hards.
Jensen and Chris Tapps. It's a bit
Yeah,
of a
just
big gap.
just a bit. Game takes over quite early here, actually, doesn't it?
It does.
There
It
is
does.
a
But
Liam's one to watch from the back as well. I'll tell you that.
yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Jensen's one to watch. Liam, Rage.
We'll stick with position change.
I mean, I'm
Surprised-
gonna
I'm
start
surprised
on the back with Liam.
I'm surprised one of these didn't try a little softer hard here on fresh tyres, but we'll see how it pans out. We'll wait for the lights here.
I
It
am gonna
always-
start off with Liam though. See what he does from the back.
1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, here we go. 4 lights, 5 lights. Very long lights, and we're away. And it looked like Cameron got a good enough start there to cover Smalley.
is
But
up to
Chris got a
P2.
brilliant start. He got in front of Smalley straight away. Mike's going to even try and sneak up into 4th there, I believe. He has got round Gillett there. A little bit of contact maybe between Gillett and Fiesco there. One of them was wide off the
Oh, I
track.
think Rage was round again. Then no, Lewis was round.
Liam's
Rage,
already
or
moved
maybe
up
Rage did.
6 to 7 places in that McLaren. He started at the back. He's already up to 14th. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. It might just be where people are going slightly a bit slow. So Chris moved up 1 there on Smalley. He had a great start. He's just behind Cameron. He's going to do very well if he can stick there. Mike had a good start as well. He's up 1. Fiesco is up 3. Who lost out then? We got Chris that's lost out by 4. Clarkey, Rude Gillett's lost out. I think he might have wing damage. Or no wing, actually, looking at... No, he has got a wing. And he doesn't look like he's got any damage. So
I
think he
agree,
just
Tom.
got
If Liam doesn't
spun.
win you right, but he has gained the 9 positions already.
Chris may make a
Done with
move
lap
on
1.
Cameron here. He's going to look up the inside going into the long right-hander. He's going to have to go
Oh, no,
around
Rob,
the
you're confused.
outside as well, up the hill. Smalley, Mike, this will help Mike as well, and Fiesco keep up with these guys. Is Chris going to try and make a move up the inside of the second note? He's going to...
Oh,
Just
I need to
sneaking
get on board
behind.
with this.
I don't know if Cameron is holding Chris up here. Chris looks like he's got a lot of speed here. He's going to make a move on Cameron now going into turn 1. He's got a lot more speed. Cameron's just putting the fastest lap, but Chris is on an absolute mission. He's just flied past him. We'll see if he can get out of his DRS within the lap.
Who's Jensen? Jensen's up to 7. So
Jensen's up to 7.
3.
He's moved
gone
up
to
to
7.
3.
Liam is still only up 9 and 11th, but he is on a charge. Charlie is in the pits.
Charlie's just
Speaking
fed in
of
the pit,
lane,
and he's DNF.
So he's retired.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie
And
did
there's-
say something about his getting late. He might have had to go off.
There is a massive tray. I know it's only lap 2, but still, there will be a massive train forming between these guys. Liam's now up 9 into 11th. He's going to have a look at David Enshu, probably going up this straight as well. We'll see if Jensen might make a move on Med. He's not close enough. Liam did get past David Enshu there. He's going to go up the inside.
So Chris is pulling away
Pelly's
now.
gone very wide there. I don't know if Liam's nowhere near, but Pelly went very wide there. He's lucky not to pick up a penalty. Chris was pulling away there. I mean, Smalley and Cameron they're right on the back of him now anyway, but I think if they can battle... Charlie's left the session, so yeah, he's done for the night. Unfortunate for him.
No, I think Charlie might have had the lost to bed.
All the way back though now. Even Mike's doing very well in 4th. We'll see how Jensen's getting on. He's down in 7th still. He's got Chubby Slug behind him. Pelly's gone very
DRS
wide
will
again.
be activated this
Liam's
lap.
going to fly past Pelly here. I don't know if Pelly's got slight wing damage. He seemed to have a bit of an issue in the last couple of sectors.
So
there.
Liam is now up 11 places. He's flying.
Yeah, Liam's flying. He's just got past Pelly. He's going to come onto the back of... He needs to get past Chubby Slug here because then he can keep within that DRS of Jensen.
Nothing against Chubby, but I don't think it would take Liam long. Although
No,
he is proper low on ERS already.
Yeah, he's got the opposite percent as what Chubby Slug's got left. Jensen won't make a move there. Everyone's swerving like a snake up this. Fiesco might make a move on Mike. I don't think, no, he's not close enough. They're just going to come in behind Chris. Chris managed to stay in front there. They pulled a bit more gap to Chubby Slug here, so Liam will want to get past as quickly as he can. See how Chris takes this last
I just want to say, where was this pace in the sprint from Chris? I know he got a little bit held up in the situation, but mind you, opposite tyres, but I don't know. When he was on the softs and they was on the mediums, Chris should have been charging. Hey ho, it happens. Scored some points. Mike is all over the back of Smalley here as well.
Yeah, they're all behind Chris here within what, half a sec. All of them are within half a second of each other. Smalley might make a move on Cameron here. I don't. Is he going to?
He's Chris if he does.
No, he didn't. Mike's just sitting behind these guys nicely in fourth. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything he can really do from back there because Cameron and Smalley will have DRS as well on Chris. Chris might get swamped here by a couple of cars. All the way back, you see there to Jensen back in 7th. They're all in a line within half a second of each other.
I'll tell you what, I'm just glad Chris isn't battering his ERS. He's been
I'll tell you what,
with it.
Chris ain't going to get mugged here by that many cars because he's a lot further up than I thought he was.
Yeah, he is.
On Cameron, he's
not
going to get done at all. He has a lot better pace coming out of that bottom corner than some of these guys. Fiesco and Mike are going side by side.
Oh, Fisico is going past.
Fisico and Mike, they're going to be side by side going. I know, is Mike going to just peel in behind? Yes, he is.
Right, come on, look, we've got the guys on the stream. We've got people writing comments. What do you guys think? What are your guys' predictions for the race?
Gillett. It doesn't matter how you say Gillett. Oh, Fiesco went wide there. It probably is Hullet. Fiesco went slightly wide there, and Mike and him just tap wheels. MedTC might be able to capitalise on that by going up the inside, but he can't. Jensen's right behind these guys.
Dad can give us some insight into Cameron's race at the moment. You know,
Cameron might make a move. It just looks like out this top corner. In fact, I think Cameron may make a move here. He's just let off.
I think he's happy to sit.
He is happy to sit right behind him.
He's on 100% ERS.
Yes, he is. Chris is on 60, Smalley's on 80 odd, Mike's very low on 18, but even everyone behind is below 20. Jensen's on 60%, so he's doing okay. I think he just needs to try and get past one or two of these if he can. Clarkey and JNTEX there pick up a 3-second time penalty, so we'll see where they come into play, but there's still 22, 23 laps left of this. Liam's up into 8th now. He's got past Chubby Slug, must have done that on the home straight.
I respect that one, Stephen. Heart says Chris, head says Cameron. Oh, Cameron has retaken the lead.
Yes, he has. I've just noticed that. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Harvesting ERS, usual smart tactics.
Chris is going to have to go around the outside of him here.
I like it.
If he wants to make it stick, he's going to stay side by side with him going all the way through. He's going to go around the outside. I see how Smalley might go up the inside. No, he's too wide as well.
It's great racing. It is fantastic racing.
It is fantastic racing because Chris is going to have to go around the outside now again, and he's going to have the inside to the next corner, but I don't know if he'll be able to make it stick into the last. He's got more. It looks like he's got a bit more speed here. That's brilliant racing from those two to go side by side for the whole last sector.
What is in there for?
Chris does not have DRS here, but Chris doesn't have DRS here. Smalley's going to pass both of them going up the outside. Cameron
I'm intrigued.
Wow, Cameron and Chris is going to have to go around the outside of up the inside of Smalley now. No, he hasn't got the pace, but he's just going to stick him behind them. I don't know what's happened to Mike. Where's Mike gone? Mike's last. He's boxed. He's boxed for hards. I don't know if he needed a wing change there, Adam. But he's lost out. I don't know if knew him and Fisico went side by side for the last sector, but I didn't see too much damage. I believe Adam's just popped off, so we'll keep it. Jensen's still sitting there in 6th now.
I didn't even realise I'd muted. Right, Cameron's dead. I need to know. Do you decide the strap for Cameron? or does he decide and you just support it? Because I've got a feeling you're a tough dad.
That's a good call, actually. I think.
I'm just wondering. Does Dad sit there?
Oh, Chris is very, very wide there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Jensen's going to capitalise on MedTC here. He's going to keep him on the inside, which means he's going to have the inside into the second last corner. MedTC's going wide anyway to concede to Jensen here. Chris went very wide there. I don't know if he had an issue or if he clipped with someone, but now we've got this train of 6 cars. We've got this train of 6 cars, which is Smalley's now in first. He went past both of them. That was a brilliant move, actually.
Fisico's got no ERS, so Chris should get straight back past, up DRS.
Liam's not pulling away from Chubby Slug as fast as I thought he would. He's managed to keep within that second for the last 2 laps. So he's doing very well to stick there. There is only 20 left. When do you think these guys on the mediums will box anyway? One of them chose hards. Nick's in 11th on hards, so he's not in too bad of a place.
What did I go to? I went to 22.
You went medium to soft, didn't you? That was mental.
I did, yes.
Absolutely mental.
I'm good with my tyres, but that could be a simple thing as I don't drive as many other people because I am slow in this game, Paul. So maybe I'm not pushing the car to the extent where I batter my tyres.
Possibly not.
So
Chubby
I can do
Slug
longer
just picked
stints.
up a 3-second time penalty.
Right, Chris has got fastest second sector.
Chubby Slug's actually on 6 tenths, and is he going to look at Liam here? I don't know if Liam is slightly pulling to Meds, not by much, but Chubby Slug is literally all over the back of him.
We'll see if any of these... make the move on Fisico in a minute.
Fisico does have that 3-second time penalty as well, so he's in a good place actually. I don't think I've seen Fisico this season so far up. He's doing very well. Jensen got past Med, so he's now into 5th. He's just sitting behind his teammate. But Chris at the moment, he's doing okay. Sitting there without a penalty in 4th.
He's doing a solid job.
Yep. We'll just see these guys. Some of these guys may go medium hard. Some may push the soft tyre like Adam did the other day. It'll be interesting to see. I can
pretty much... Mike's obviously boxed. Because otherwise,
yeah, Mike had to go to hard.
Mike didn't do it, did he? JNTEX did it. Me, Jay, and there was somebody else who did it. Now it works. It does work. I've got nothing to lose ever. Right, so Chris making the move.
Chris
got here.
Maybe. Yeah, he's going to go to the inside.
Yeah. Later on the brakes. Yes.
He's giving him room on the inside as well, which means Chris will have a better exit coming out of this. He's slight wobble, but Mike picked up a 3-second time penalty there as well. That'll be that hard tyre. In fact, Nick and Kristaps got past JNTEX and a few others there. In fact, Sean Larry's just dropped down 4 places. There's a yellow flag in sector 2.
The yellow flag is gone.
Yeah, with Sean Larry's just been passed by everyone apart from Lewis and Mike. In fact, they've both got past.
No, Lewis got through.
Yeah, Lewis just got past. Am I not allowed within 10 metres of his room when he's racing? I just provide the goods. So apparently he makes his own strategy. Yeah, brilliant answer that. Brilliant.
I love the honesty there.
So when he walks...
He's dead though. Walk straight in that room now. Go boom. See what happens.
When it's raining, just spray some water above his head.
Yeah. There's Chris. Inside, outside.
He's going to have the inside into the right-hander, which will definitely help.
I quite liked my commentary there. Inside, going to have the outside to the inside. Just see.
He needs to keep within that gap of Cameron, though, because he won't have DRS, I don't think, will he?
He won't.
No, he won't. Fisico does have it, and Jensen's going to fly past Fisico here. In fact, he might do both of them. In fact, Jensen's almost helped Chris there, but they've both done him. Chris had to concede that. Without DRS, you see the massive straight line speed these guys get up that straight.
I mean, my opinion now, I think Chris may need to change his strat. That's my opinion though. He's got the raw pace for this.
I mean, these guys at the front, they're not exactly moving out of each other's way. Smalley's still in the lead anyway. He knows Cameron's just happy to sit behind him. Rage
Yeah,
got past
Cameron's the
Clarkey
last
there.
couple of laps.
He's moved into 12th. Clarkey and Rude now going into the last few corners. I don't know what happened to Rude at the start, but he moved down quite a few places. I think he had contact with someone. See if Cameron's close enough. I don't think he will be making a move. He is very, very happy just to sit behind these, but he has to worry about Jensen now, who's moved up into 3rd. We'll see these placement changes. A few move. Jensen's up 7. In fact, Liam's up quite a few. Chubby Slug is round. I've done that 2 weeks in a row. That's brilliant. Brilliant. He is round anyway. I don't know if there was contact, but that's not going to help him. He's also got a penalty. But he's lost out on a good 7 places there.
Oh, I can't believe what you just called Chubby Slug. That was
I did it last week, mate, when you weren't here at Monaco. In fact, Smalley's going to have Cameron had a look at Smalley there. He must have got past going down
Cameron's through.
straight. Cameron is through. I saw that. But Smalley's going to fly past the outside of him going up this straight. Tom's in bits look brilliant. That's very brave from Cameron there to get his back wheel on that curb, but he's managed to keep it and make it stick. Jensen can't capitalise on those two having this little battle yet, but
listen, Paul, it's not brave Cameron getting on that curb. He knows his dad provides him with top class equipment.
Hydraulics.
Yes. Oh, there was a lag there. There's a bit of lag there. Don't know what happened.
Chris might get past. No, he won't get past. He looked like he had a bit more straight line speed than these guys. Liam has pitted. He's got off these. He'll be going to the hard, surely. Yeah, he's going to the hard compound. Get off early. I don't know if he was.
Chubby Slug is in.
Yeah, he is. Chubby Slug is in.
Yes, Slug.
Slug. In fact, Liam and Chubby have come out last, so Mike will be close, actually. Mike will be close to Liam. I think he'll be in front of Chubby, so that will help him because he'll be back. Chubby was, what, 7th? 8th? No, Liam, sorry, was 7th or 8th, so he's come out
Chubby
just behind.
was just behind. I mean, these front 5...
In fact, Chubby's just going round. Chubby's just going round again into the first corner. His tyres weren't great. He had to try and defend that from Mike, who's flying. He's been on them for a couple of laps. That's why they're warmed up. We'll see Lewis get past Gentex here. They're following Chris Stapps up in 13th. It's not too bad from these guys who are going to go side by side. Jay will not give up that corner. In fact, he's going to be in front going into the next one. He's going to keep position, I believe. They're both running very low on ERS. Chris Stapps he's got no ERS, but in fact, is Gentex going to go around the outside here? He could, which means Lewis could even sneak up the inside. Lewis is going to sneak up the inside of Gentex here.
I tell you what, there's just racing all over.
There is. It's very hard. I mean, Nick's up to 7th now. That's good from Nick. In fact, Mr. Rage is round. Mr. Rage is round. He's managed to. I don't think he's got damage, but he's going to lose out to a few of these guys behind, possibly. I mean, Chris,
I tell you, this
right
doesn't
behind.
bode well for tomorrow. Then this means tomorrow Rage is going to.
Oh, Chris has just picked up his first 3 second
Rob,
time
are you
penalty.
trying to be funny? Are you trying to be funny there, Rob?
Rob is a funny man.
I mean, he's not really. If he watched Wednesday nights last season, you had Jensen Connor.
I think I remember that.
It was literally Jensen, Connor, Smalley, every now and then a Chris, but otherwise that was it for racing.
At the moment, I mean, even back to Med.
Everywhere.
I mean, Rude's in 10th. He's going to try and get past Pelly, possibly. Chubby Slug has just picked up a 3 second time penalty there as well, and so is Gentex. Chris has a 3 second time penalty. The only person he has to worry about really is Med, who doesn't at the moment. Fiesco has 6. I thought you swung anyway, Stephen.
Touches the bottom of the pint glass, apparently.
Smalley's in the pits, so Smalley's boxed first. He's going to
Just
crack on with...
made the first move.
Is he going to put hards on here? Yeah, he is.
He's going to put
he's
hards
going
on.
to go hard. We'll see where he comes out in comparison to Liam, because Liam's the next... Liam was 6th or 7th at the time. In fact, Liam's just got past, or he did get past Kristaps. But Kristaps boxed. He is stuck behind Jayantex and
100%.
Lewis.
I need to say this actually, Paul. I've never
In
been
fact,
thinking about it.
Liam's going to make a brilliant move, probably past both of these, Lewis and Jayantex going down the straight. He's left room going into turn
Paul,
one.
I
Lewis
need to say this.
Oh, Lewis got tapped by Jayantex there, I believe.
And Rage needs to listen to this. You jinxed Rage before this race started.
Oh.
His performance is on you.
Chris has just picked up another 3-second time penalty, so now he is level with Fiesco. But Nick also has 6, who's back in 6th. He's 7 seconds behind, so Med is the only one at the moment who can capitalise on Fiesco and Chris. But we're not even halfway. In fact, Chris almost hit the back of Fiesco there.
Put one off the gate first.
Smalley came out in front of Liam only by 5 seconds, so if some of these don't box, they might try and make softs, but they're going to be in a hell of a lot of traffic, I think, because I think they'll lose out to Liam as well here if they stay out for another, 7, 8, 9 laps? 7 laps. Cameron's just come in. Jensen's just done fastest lap of a 1:32.5 at the moment in comparison to other people. Doing fastest lap on lap 13. Cameron's put hards on to the end.
Oh, Cameron has boxed. Did Cameron's dad tell him to box?
No, he probably wasn't allowed near the room.
My
we'll
bad.
see where Smalley's just gone past. So Cameron hasn't lost out at all there. He was pretty much with Smalley. Smalley's still there with him. It's going to be interesting on Liam because Liam's tyres are warm. Those guys aren't at the moment. He's only caught up by 3/10 that last lap. Chris got past Physico there. Chris got past Physico there. I think he needed to make a move. He's going to try and he's going to have to breach this gap to Med as well, because it looks like Med's just happy sitting behind these two at the moment with no penalties. He knows he's going to jump them. Mr. Rage just picked up a 3-second time penalty there as well. Kristaps also boxed there. He got out of that fight with Lewis and
you just said it.
Jayantex. Yeah. But it looks like something happened to Lewis. He got stuck behind David Enchu, Gillett and Mike as they boxed.
That's it.
Mike was in front of Rude before, but now he's just sitting behind. They want to get past David Enchu as quick as they can as well. Jensen's made a bit of a move here. He's pulled out 1.6 seconds on Chris. Maybe he's on for a...
Paul, Chivmeister is in the chat.
No, it's Chiv here.
Yeah,
Chiv's here.
Jensen is going to go
soft. Hello there, David Chiv friend. Jensen's going to go soft and win. Yeah, there's a high chance. I mean, he's got that gap to Chris and Fiesco. They've both got, I believe, 6 seconds now as well. Yeah, they have.
I think Chris is going softs.
Nick's on hards. You know he's going to go softs. He's not in a bad place, actually. Nick, he's doing all right where he is. He's got a 6-second time penalty. Pelly's doing all right in 6th there. But he is on the back of these guys who have... These 3 guys behind him have now boxed. Liam's lost out just over 8/10.
Do you know what, David, Chivmeister, Jarv?
He's rooting for Chris
I'm
and
always
Cameron.
rooting for Chris, and definitely Cameron. Just because Cameron's dad's normally in the chat, and so the fact that Cameron is like 4 years old and absolutely smashing some of these people.
I know, Michael in P13, it was sad, he was having a good race, but some of these guys haven't boxed yet. I mean, the front 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Jayantex in front of him all haven't boxed. Mike will go to the end on those hards. Rue Gillett, is he going to go past David Enchu here? No, they're stuck behind Jayantex here. He hasn't boxed. His tyres are going to be absolutely shredded over. Yeah, they will. In fact, someone's going round. Is that Rage?
Is that Rage again?
Yeah, it is Rage. He's round again.
Yeah, then they're fine.
I don't know how he got on Monday, but He hasn't had the...
Rage had a bit of a mare on Monday.
Will a medium to soft strategy work? I don't know at the moment, as Jay and Tex look like he's staying out, and Rude might be able to get both of these
Jay
here.
did it on Monday. I did it on Monday.
Rude's he's gonna have to go. Oh, he's firing up the outside of both of them. That's a brilliant move from him. And Jay and Tex will get done from David on that side. So Rude's moved up another 2. He's going to want to try and get that gap down to Liam there. Liam's not making any head. He's losing out to Cameron and Smalley only through DRS, I believe. In fact, Cameron's just got past Smalley there. You want to make a little push because he knows Jensen's going to go soft. If Jensen boxes what, lap 18, 19, how much of a gap do you think that Cameron and Smalley will need?
It's not the biggest pit lane, is it?
With 8 laps, Chris is in.
He's going softs.
Is
Chris going softs?
He has to go softs. He can't do 16 on medium, 17 on medium, then 11 on hard. Someone's coming just behind him as well. Fiesco's put softs on. Chris has gone hards. Fiesco behind him's put softs on. Wow.
I've got a feeling that's the game being...
I know the softs will be absolutely vile at the end, David, but at the moment, I don't know if Chris is...
I disagree that the softs will be vile at the end.
11 laps, or 10 laps actually. They got in front of Liam. They're only behind Smalley by 5.6 seconds, so they haven't actually lost out on that much time. If Jensen boxes onto softs this lap, he was 2.5 seconds in front of Chris, so he'll only be 2 seconds behind Smalley, which is absolutely massive. Depends when he boxes. But if he's only 2 seconds behind Smalley when he comes out, and if he gets in front of Chris on a soft compound, he's just going to fly past these guys. Fiesco's got past Chris there. He's on that softer compound. In fact, he's got
penalty, sector 2, yellow flag. That
is that Chubby or that's Clarkey?
Jay. No,
that's
Clarkey. It was Clarkey. Yes.
Yeah, it was. He's managed to keep it going though, so that's good. Jensen's boxed.
Well,
So's Med TC.
They've got to be going softs.
They've got to be going. That's what I mean. Why is Matthew not winning? This is heartbreaking.
Is it really?
No, it ain't. Jensen's gone to soft, and so's Med. So I think Chris has made. I
think the game might have made
the game. Boo-boo. Yeah. We'll see where these guys come out. Like I said, Jensen's going to be in front of his teammate here. He's going to be in front of Fiesco as well. There you go, 2.2 seconds behind Smalley. I wasn't too far off, just a couple of tenths.
Time for Chris.
And I think this is now Jensen's race to lose with 9 laps left. Oh, actually, I've just seen Cameron. Oh no, he's only. Yeah, I think those guys, they're being caught up tenths within corners, so they'll obviously have a bit of a straight line speed difference here. Fiesco will help. If he can catch up to these guys as well, I think he might be a bit of a buffer later on when the softs start to die out. Med TC now is all over the back of Chris, and so is Liam. In fact, Med's just... Is he going to just drive around the outside? No, he's going to go for the inside. In fact, he was off slightly there. I don't know if he has to... No, he's just snuck in front anyway. Nick's still on his hard compound. I don't think he'll get in the way of these guys anyway. He'll be going to the softs at some point. Chris has now lost... Chris is round. I'm not sure if he had contact with Liam, but that curb, I do know that curb down there in Sector 3, if you touch it, you go round. Rob found that out in practice the other day. In fact, Chris is going to now box and go onto a soft compound, so I think the game has literally screwed him over.
Oh, I'd agree.
Which is a bit of a shame, because he was having a good race there. He didn't have many penalties.
He was having a cracker.
Yeah, he was. Jensen's now all over the back of Smalley, so he's going to make a move up this straight. I think he'll have to, because his tyres are going to be so much better.
100% Chris gets fastest lap.
In fact, Smalley looks like he's got a... They're both going to fly past Cameron here, I think. Cameron's going to have the inside of Jensen. He'll have to go a long way around the outside, but he'll have the inside to next corner, which is a great move from him. Cameron's just had to sit behind. Smalley's the next one for Jensen to overtake, but Cameron won't let this slide. I think he'll definitely stick with these guys. He's going to look up the inside, is he? No, he's just not close enough this time. He is going to look up the inside, because Jensen's followed Smalley wide. In fact, I think Smalley's got a penalty.
He's just brave.
Smalley's got a penalty here, I believe.
Smalley has.
Yeah, he has. We will find it. It's 3 seconds.
Yes, I could have told you that. I'm looking at 3 seconds.
Oh, that's fine. Fiesco's got 9 now, so he'll probably lose out on a couple of places there. And Cameron... No, Nick's boxed. That almost confused me. Nick's gone to mediums. That's very strange.
Nick, what are you doing?
That is so strange with 7 laps. 7-8 laps left. He's put mediums on.
Jay's got 25 seconds worth of penalties. What
Jay,
the hell?
Yes, he does have 25 seconds of penalties.
How can anybody outdo Chubby Slug on penalties?
In fact, it's annoying because Chubby Slug hasn't got many this year, but he gets quite a few in this league, which is...
He does, because I tell you why. It's because he's over pushing. He just needs to drive to his potential.
Jensen's flown past Smalley on that back straight as well. So now he's going to just try and... I mean, he's already pushed 6 tenths. That's going to creep up probably to 8 at the end of this straight.
Oh no! Chris has retired in the box.
Chris is retired.
Stephen.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh no.
What's happened to Nick? There's gone in front of Rude. Nick put that medium compound on. It was a bit of a weird call, but I mean, I guess he was 8 seconds behind Liam. He's not in too bad. Oh, he's going wide there. I don't know if Rude's going to get through back up the inside.
Rude has got through.
Yeah, he has.
But he's done it.
Jensen's just put up a 1:30.9, so he's flying. He's already broken DRS on Smalley, so this is now Jensen's race to lose, I believe.
Jensen's just doing what Jensen does.
Cameron looks like he's going to be okay.
It's pretty much what Matthew, old Chubby Slug, does on a Sunday. Wins.
Yeah, wins.
Because there's nobody else on a Sunday that can actually hang with him because they all suck. Look at the comments.
Your teammate's quite good though, right?
He sucks as well.
Yes.
Haven't seen him win yet.
In fact, he's had a bad season so far. Cameron's got past Smalley at the moment.
Absolutely disgraceful. I'm thinking about dumping him as a teammate.
There's a yellow flag. It's just a driver who doesn't know when to concede a corner. Yes.
I mean, you can say when to concede a corner, but when someone's on the racing line, there's no corner to concede.
Oh dear.
But you know, it's all about politeness and leaving space.
David Nju picks up a 3-second time penalty. What's he on? He's now on 12. He's going to lose out probably on 2 positions at least. There, he's got Pelly and Mike. Mike secretly crawled in 10th there.
Mike has crawled back.
He has got Nick closing him down on a medium. He's also got Clarkey, but I think Clarkey's too far behind. Jensen's completely driven away with this though, with 6 laps left. He's just pulling away from Cameron. And I think Cameron will be happy to be either in front or behind Smalley. The only problem they have to worry about is Fiesco here. He had the soft compound on as well. I know he's got a 9-second penalty, but with, what, 5.5 laps left, he might, if he can get close enough to their DRS, he might be able to push maybe at Smalley's time penalty. He has to find 6 seconds in 6 laps. It's not going to help if he doesn't have DRS going up here either, because they'll just pull away from him for now. Med's done very well. In fact, I haven't seen this. Med's got no penalty and he's closing in on Fiesco like there's nothing. He's only 2 seconds behind
I mean,
him.
at the moment, Med's going to get a P3.
Med is on for a P3, actually.
He'll be on for a P3. He will be.
Yeah, he's 3/10 off at the moment, but like they're on the hard.
Yeah.
Smalley is.
Mind you, he has no energy. Absolutely none. Zilch.
Smalley
Swat.
doesn't have much. Fiesco's out as well. In fact, Med's got as much as them. Liam, even though he put that hard compound on, I mean, he's not done too bad. He's still up 14, isn't he? He started last, so.
He did start last, so yeah, he's putting a shift. 100% putting a shift.
He's done very well. I mean, he's been on these hards for 11 laps now as well, so. Mike's just been done by Nick. I don't know if Mike's struggling on them hards. He's been on them 16 laps. But those medium compound tyres. Oh, and he's just hit the back of Nick. Nick looked like he just understeered or oversteered there and had to slam on. I don't think that helped Mike.
Personally, I think Nick just wanted Mike to touch his gum. But, you know, it's just me. It's my opinion.
You would have done the same if you were in front of him then, yeah?
Well, maybe. Can't say no. Chubby has just got past Clarkey.
Chubby has got past Clarkey. Maybe that medium tyre isn't as good. Oh, in fact, where is Clarkey? Clarkey's boxed. That's why.
Oh, okay, so that's why. So he didn't actually get past him.
No. He's not doing too bad. 12th. He'll probably, I don't know if he'll finish there. His penalty core. He may even lose out to Lewis there back in 15th. Med's slowly falling out of that window, that 3-second window to Smalley there, actually, I thought. No, he hasn't. It's just me seeing things. That's not a bad drive from Jensen, to be fair. He had to start... Well, he started 10th in the end, didn't he?
No, P10. He started P10.
It's a great drive at the moment from him. He's only got 4 laps left. He's pulling away from Cameron by about 6-7 tenths every lap as well. Smalley somehow needs to get past Cameron and pull some gap and hope Med TC doesn't catch up with Fiesco as quickly as he is. It's going to be great last couple of laps though to see who finishes in third. Cameron should be okay 100%, for second.
I think it's Med TC.
I think he'll catch up in the end. Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I know they're dragging themselves away. It just depends on how much they battle, I guess. Change the view. I don't know if Smalley is happy just to sit behind then. I think the gap at the moment is a good 4.3. In fact, they've just pulled 7 tenths to Fiesco, so I don't know if his tyres are going off already. They surely can't be after 4 or 5 laps, but 7 laps, so maybe they are going off slightly. He's just lost another 2 tenths as well as Pelly goes up into 8th there. He's gone past David Enchu on that soft compound. David Enchu put on a hard compound 10 laps ago, but those two are going to have a good fight to the end of this race. Like I said, Liam's moved up 14 places, so he's done very well. I think these soft tyres, Adam, of Fiesco's might have died out, though. There is a yellow flag in sector 1. That is GAN Tex going round in circles.
Oh.
He's caught the curb at T1. He'll be right, though. He's just been... Oh, he's 6 laps down, is that? No, it's 6 laps on his soft tyre. He's got 25 seconds of penalties as well. It's a good effort, that. I say these soft tyres are going off, maybe just for Fiesco there, because Jensen's still slightly pulling away from Cameron here. He hasn't got any energy at all, though. We'll see from leader. That might show us a bit. So from Smalley back to Med TC, there is a good 4.5, 5. So there's 5 seconds now between them. So they've definitely pulled away. Smalley's right on the back of Cameron here as well. Rouge just picked up a 3-second time penalty. That moves him to 6. I don't think Pelly can catch about another 2.6 seconds in this lap, but that moves him to 6 seconds anyway. Rage just moved up there on Kristaps. And Nick got past David Enchu there. David's going to have the inside line, but just sneaks in behind Nick. Nick's not done too bad. He's got 9 seconds of penalties, but in fact, there's a lot more.
Nick's had a good one.
There's a lot of penalties here, which I didn't think there would be from these guys.
Oh, someone is that?
Nick's just had a 3-second time penalty.
No, someone's just. No, it's Jay. Okay, Jay was staying very, 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 very wide.
Well, it doesn't look like the Med's going to catch this gap, Adam. He's now another second behind. Fiesco's lost. I mean, what was he? Smalley's got past Cameron now. I don't think he'll pull 3 seconds in a lap, but I think he's just making sure that that gap's there to the guys behind, but he's got a big gap to them. Med TC, there's no way Med TC is going to catch 3.5 seconds off these guys. Mr. Rage just picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. I push him to 15, he's going to lose out in a couple of places. Kristaps is going to move up. Currently at the moment just 2, but they're not close enough to Mike there in 11th. We'll sit with Jensen
Mike will
though.
probably move up a couple of places as well.
Mike will go past Nick and he will go past David Enchu as well, so he'll move up into 9th, which isn't bad from him. With
that's a good result.
He was at the back after, 3-4 laps going to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
David Enchu's just got past Nick. That's not... Where's Nick gone? Oh, Nick had to spin. Nick's round, so Mike will get past him anyway. There's no one else who I think Mike can get close to.
TC's got his penalty.
So he's not going to be able to... He wouldn't have... he will move up 1 place anyway in front of Fiesco. But it's not... He won't get above that. Chubby Slug has just moved in front of Nick as well, whose tyres are completely gone. Cameron will be happy, I believe, just to sit behind Smalley. I don't think he'll want to make any silly moves now. No, he doesn't. They're not catching Jensen here, and he's got the penalties covered. Very, very easy. Maybe just for place, he might like to... He's going to try and take the inside. Smalley went very, very wide there, but it's given him a better run. He's going to have to go around the outside. I think Cameron just took that, actually. Yeah, he has. That's a good move from him there. He was covered with the penalties anyway. If that was for position, that would have been very good. That would have annoyed Smalley there as well, actually. But Jensen's won. Jensen brings it home, starting 10th. It was a very, very strong drive from him on both stints. He was happy just to sit behind the other guys, wasn't he, in 7th until he he was the front runner who was going onto a soft compound. He come out in a brilliant position in front of Liam, who was on hards. He knows Chris messed up or his box messed up and put him on hards as well, so Chris wasn't going to get in his way, and he just kind of controlled it from the end. Liam finished 5th in the end. That's a brilliant drive from last. Fiesco's penalties moved him to 6th. Gillett, who actually I think he went round as well at some point. He did well to come back to 7th.
He did as well, yes.
Pelly's had a solid race in top 10. He's got 8th. David Enchu's in 9th. Mike did very well because he boxed after about 3 laps, then had to go to the end on hard, so he finishes 10th. Kristaps was 11th. Chubby Slug missed out on that because of his penalties. He moves to 12th. Rage finished 13th. In fact, he finished 14th because Lewis has just snuck in front of him. And we've got Nick and Clarkey for position here, but Clarkey's had to go wide. That means Nick will finish 15th and Clarkey will finish 16th. In fact, Clarkey's trying to finish, so you have fun, Rob. Have friends.
They're friends, were they? Not friends.
Christ. You have fun watching the football, buddy. That's better. Oh dear. But what a great end to that, especially from Cameron there. He was still trying to battle with Smalley, even though he knew he had the position all on that last lap. So it's great to watch these guys still racing for position on track rather than...
I thought though the game was going to give it to Liam.
It had to give it to Liam. He started last. You take care, David. See you...
Thank you, guys. See you later.
Possibly
Thank
tomorrow
you for
for
watching.
realistic.
Yes, realistic tomorrow. Ooh, can't wait.
We'll go this through the air.
Is that two Scottish flags above their heads? It is.
Wow.
Wow.
And a weird one I don't know in fourth. But anyway, Jensen was first, Cameron second, Smalley was third there, Métis was fourth, Liam was fifth, Fiesco was sixth, Root was seventh, Pelly was eighth, David Enshu was ninth, Mike was 10th, Kristaps 11th, OTL Chubby Slug 12th. Lewis was 13th, Mr. Rage 14th in the end, Nick 15th, Clarkey 16th, Jay Tech 17th. Did Chris finish? No, Chris DNF'd, so did Sean, Larry, and
Chris retired
Charlie.
in the pits.
Yeah, they all
his
three.
reason for retiring in the pits is he's a tit.
Liam's a fraud. Right, on that note, I will get Jensen, Cameron, and Smalley in.
I could have done that, but
You
know
could
what?
have done that
Couldn't be
while you
bothered.
were sitting there doing nothing. In fact, Cameron's already had an invite, and so Smalley, so we almost had it. Try and re-add them. I don't know if I can. By the way, driver of the day was on you. You called it, you wanted it, so good luck.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
You said, I'm taking that
Excuse me.
today. I thought, yeah, you can have that. So,
Oh.
yeah, good luck. Yes.
Can I have a bit of time on that one? Because I don't remember watching the race now.
Well, I can go. Brilliant. Smalley's joined anyway. I think Cameron's already had an invite before. Jensen
Yeah, hopefully
was
Cameron.
invited.
Hopefully Cameron joins. There should be an invite for you there, Cameron. Oh, look, here comes Jensen. It's so boring with Jensen at times, doesn't it?
All right, Jensen.
Always.
There's
Hey,
Cameron as
there's
well. All
Cameron.
three of us. I think Smalley's here as
Yes.
well.
Smalley did join. Yeah, Smalley is in.
Yeah, we'll start with him anyway. While you think of your driver of the day, Adam, I'll give you
Okay.
Jensen as well, so you'll be happy.
Oh.
Smalley, though, I guess the first stint you had some very strong pace, and I guess Cameron stuck with you for the whole stint. And after you boxed, apart from your penalty, I mean, did you feel happy with finishing third in the end, or do you think you could have got more out of that?
Yeah, obviously I could have got more. I could have stayed ahead of Cameron at the end there, but I'm happy with third.
Good. Did you think that you were going to get caught and passed by Jensen as quickly as you did when he went to softs?
Yeah, I was expecting me and Cameron to have a bigger gap than what we did. I thought we would have been 4 or
He'd come
5
out-
seconds ahead, but yeah.
Yeah, it was
Came out
only
like
2.6.
2.65.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very close when he boxed. He was lucky to get in front of a couple of cars who had already boxed earlier on in the race. But congratulations to third. Just that penalty, I guess, kind of stopped you from kind of trying to push away from Cameron a bit there towards the end.
Yeah, I had 2 early warnings, so I was just struggling, trying to not get another warning, and then obviously I got one, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
But
you did well though, because Med and I think Fiesco behind you, they were both on softs, and they were catching you at one point. I think they were within 1 point something seconds, and then you and Cameron just kind of pulled away over the last, I think, 4
Yeah.
laps. You got out of his time penalty because he was within your 3-second gap at one point.
yeah, I knew their tyres will drop off quite severely, and same for Jensen, but I was expecting me and Cameron to catch him back up
Catching
before
back
the
up
end of the
towards
race.
the end, yeah. No, he managed to
But-
hold on to those tyres very well. You did a good job.
Well, yeah, the guys behind us were struggling on their tyres, and then Jensen was still pulling out like a second gap on us, which was immense. But yeah, GG to both of them. But happy with that.
You know, good. Well done, Cameron, as well, for another podium.
Yeah, thanks.
After last week, I mean, second isn't bad. Did you feel like you should have? Did you feel like you done the right strategy going on to the hards, or do you think you would have gone on to the softs, knowing how it worked out for Jensen?
I think the soft was the better strategy, but I don't think it would have really made the difference. Jensen was just quicker than me today. I don't really think whatever strategy I would have done, I reckon Jensen would have still finished ahead of me. His pace was immense. But yeah, I'm happy with P2 still. Had some good battles through the race, and it was all clean. So yeah, I'm quite happy.
Well, you did very well in the sprint as well.
Yeah,
You just got with Tom there, but it's a shame he wasn't in this second race. That would have been good. But no, very well done for second. I mean, it's not easy to drive with some of these guys anyway, but this season you've definitely shown you've got pace. I mean, you're second in the championship now, and after that second, I think you move on your own, in not near Jensen, but you're away from third and fourth now as well. So very well done to you to come into this league and keep up with these guys.
yeah, thank you.
That's all right, bud.
It's because of Cameron's dad. That's why.
Provides all the provisions and don't go near
Provides the
his room.
equipment. He does. He provides the equipment. Right, do I get the honours of Jensen then?
Go on, Adam. I know how much he loves listening to you.
Oh, Jensen, are we there, Jensen?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, well, we're going to start with the sprint. What happened?
Straight
Yeah.
into it.
Does I hadn't had a good quali lap anyway. It would have been P8 with a valid lap on the medium tyre, and I invalidated right at the end of the lap, which was so disappointing. And then, of course, the start of the sprint, I got wing damage. Everyone was just bottoming out, like Constantina effects, sort of like going on throughout the field, and yeah, got wing damage. And I was the only one with wing damage, which was the worst part. But I'm pretty happy with my stint on the softs. I managed to claw back to P11. I know Matt got me on the final lap. We had a little scrap. His tyres were just about coming alive. Mine were absolutely on the cliff. But yeah, in the end he got me, which is fair play from him. But yeah, in the end that lost me a point from the sprint. But I mean, still recovered to a good grid spot for the feature race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure for old Chubby Slug, that was a crowning moment getting past you on the last lap.
He's never going to forget that, and he'll bring it up
Never.
every time.
Never.
He's probably going
But
to
then
frame
obviously,
it.
Jensen, the feature was
Yeah,
the spectacle. You was
something else.
I don't like to say it. Did you? Right, hang on. Let me put it this way, because obviously Chris was immense tonight. He had the pace. If Chris hadn't had his mishap, do you think you'd have beaten Chris?
I mean, when I got to him, he was derating, and I managed to get the gap as well. So
Yeah, but he'd had his little moment there.
I mean, he had the pace.
Yes.
I think, like, he was on the pace with us, but I think he just struggled to manage the race a little bit. Like, he was derating, quite quickly attacking Fasico and defending from Fasico.
The game also put him on hard.
I tried saving my energy when I got through, and I had like 50% to my use, just in case I had to defend or attack. But I knew I didn't have to do any of that. I just waited.
No, look, it was another cracking performance from you. Once you got in front, that was it. It was game over. Masterful, to be fair. God,
Were you always going to go to the softs, though? Or the fact that you were sitting in 7th behind 6 other cars who then boxed, do you think that helped you go to the soft, or were you always going to go to the soft?
I was always going to the soft. It was literally, the hards would never work for me.
Yeah.
And I never thought the hards would work at all. They were close in the end, but literally the plan was just get on the softs, get through on the first DRS straight whenever, I could, and then break a second gap. And I think I had the perfect middle and final sector on that lap almost to break the DRS, which was enough for me to break away, and that what won me the race today.
Yeah, you come out in front of Chris and Liam, who were on hards as well. I think that also helped you, because if you had been behind them, I think that would have been the 3 seconds that you then pulled away off Cameron and...
I was trying to avoid getting a penalty as well, because I had 2 warnings. I got picked up 2 warnings at the same place in like 2 laps on lap 5 and 6. So I was on 2 warnings from lap 6 onwards. So I was trying to not go beyond the limits. I think the final lap I just tuned down a little bit, and yeah, just tried bring it home, not overdo it.
Yeah. No, well done, Jensen.
No, well, it was a good performance, Jensen. You did what you needed to do after a disaster in the sprint. It wasn't. You didn't have it all your own way, but you did exactly what you needed to do. Oh God, this is paining me. Jensen,
He don't want to do it.
Oh.
From the comms driver today is Jensen, brilliant. The game gave it to Liam.
No, look, the thing is, the way I'm looking at it, right, Liam got it from the game because he started further back. Right, Ferrari had a cracking race. Cameron Smalley couldn't put a foot wrong. They finished on the podiums, but Jensen's had to have a disaster of a sprint to then have to recover from that, to then blow everyone out of the water on this. And as Smalley has said, and as Cameron has said, they just didn't have the pace of him. Once Jensen was in front, that was it.
Yeah.
So to not give Jensen driver of the day would be criminal, really. So I will allow him to have it.
Hey, thank you.
Once and only time this season.
Clarkey got fastest lap in the end as well. The game obviously gave it to Liam. But I think
it makes up for Monaco anyway, which I felt was probably a lost win. But yeah, I think after that, it was one of my best drives. So.
Well, even though you won, I think Cameron closes a few points on you because of how he drove in the sprint anyway. But
yeah, I think he gained. Well, I've got
1 or 2 points probably. You're 109 in front.
37 from that race. Cameron got 29. So he gained 7 points on me.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But I limited the damage anyways. If he won, he would have gained probably 20 points or so. So.
Yeah. Right, guys, I think we're done. So, Chris and Jensen, I believe, will see you for Realistic tomorrow. Adam, you will be racing, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
and,
can't wait.
I might be there. I like France. It's a nice track. But anyway, guys, from HOR, I will see you next week, and congratulations to you 3 for your podiums today.
Yes, goodbye, everyone.